morning, Valerie.
Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, nice shirt.
Yeah, it is. It's about 3 years old.
I know.
Next month.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy good. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got the church has been this building, and this congregation has been together 28 years under the banner of grace. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we've done so much beautiful growing all those 30 years.
I know.
Almost.
It's amazing. Just 11 years I've been here.
Yeah.
I know. It's funny to think. I mean, 11 years out of the 28. That means I've been here. I mean, not half, but
very close.
very close to half of Grace's life. That's crazy.
Which is pretty great.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So anyway, you doing all right?
Doing great.
Excellent.
Doing great. It's a
Excellent.
little brisk out there this morning, and that's just a little reminder that we're moving from summer to winter, and
That's
we're in
right.
fall. So
Yeah, it's beautiful out. It's beautiful
great.
out. Got the
It's
jacket out, and here we are. So
absolutely.
what do we got going on this week? Fall break is over.
Yeah, this is the second week of past fall break, so
Yeah.
everybody's in their fall schedules, and we
Yeah.
are too. We have Sisters in Faith this morning at 9:30.
Mhm.
We have our full Wednesday night.
Yeah.
All the attendant things for that.
Yeah.
Nothing special on Saturday. I know that next Sunday we've invited all the children to wear their Halloween costumes,
Mhm.
so that they can, of course, be during children's time. They'll be in the front of the sanctuary. And then during Sunday school, they will come down a little adventure to the adult wing, and we will all hand out goodies to the trick-or-treaters during
Yeah.
Sunday school. So
Yeah.
that's this coming Sunday. So if you have children that love to dress up, we're inviting you to bring them in their costumes on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah, that'll be great. We have Conversation Coalition this Thursday.
Oh, good.
So that's doors open at 6.
Okay.
The event starts at 6:30. And so my understanding is that the conversation this week has to do with morality.
I noticed that in the bulletin yesterday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So where does morality come from for a person of faith versus a person who does not believe in the divine? And so it should be an interesting conversation. And I've been promised it would be civil. So that'll be great.
That'll be good.
That'll be good. Yeah, which is, I mean, because that's really what we're all about here, is how do we bridge gaps? How do we overcome differences in order to engage in kindness and acts of generosity? And so yeah,
And a very important skill in that is listening.
absolutely.
And that is a skill that we develop.
Yep.
And we have to intentionally do that. So
Yeah.
listening to each other. So while it says Conversation Coalition, that also means that part of that is active listening, that
Just
we really
listening.
listen to what people are saying
Yeah.
and open our hearts to what they're saying.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the last weekend coming up, is the last weekend of October.
Right.
That's crazy. But that means that we're into November, and that the first Sunday in November is Charge Conference.
Absolutely.
And so we'll have our Charge Conference immediately following the Sunday school hours. So it'll be about 11:30 in the sanctuary. We'll begin with a time of worship. We'll get an opportunity to share how we have all been blessed to be part of this community. And then we'll move over into our business, which will be led by our district superintendent, Jerry Wallace. We'll discuss the leadership team that the nominations has been working on, and everybody have an opportunity to vote on those. Now some of those are just a report, but you'll get to see who's on the leadership team and the roles that they're in. We'll also, the finance team and all of really our ministry teams have been working hard, Bree especially, to get together our budget, and we'll be voting on our budget for 2026. Also, as part of the vote for the budget, that does include my compensation in particular. We do not have anyone who's going forward for ordination or licensing this year, so we won't have to vote on anything like that. But we are going to be voting on the proposal that Brad Cather's team put together, where, and it's been through the district committee, and the district committee has approved it, and now it requires a vote of our congregation. And we're looking at selling off 10 to 11 acres over on Oak Hall Drive. And so it's nothing that is immediately connected to the church. It still allows us to expand to this facility as we've been planning. It just frees us up from some financial obligation for maintaining property that there is no plan to use. It allows us to look at potential community partners that we could be selling the property to, and who might be people that we could be engaged in ministry throughout our entire Mount Juliet community, maybe in Wilson County. And then it also does provide us some income for future building plans, which, as we have experienced some rapid growth this year, we've re-entered into the conversation about a necessity to expand our facility. And so by doing this, it's really kind of a first step. And all we're going to be asking for is we don't have a buyer yet. We just simply need to enter into an agreement with an agent to be able to list the property. And so we're just asking for permission to go ahead, for our leadership team to go ahead and do that. And then, of course,
and so we need a vote.
Yeah, so that's what that vote is about. And then when we get an offer on the property, there would be another charge conference called, and we would vote on that too. So really, this one is really just, yes, we're good with going ahead and getting an agent and listing the property. So anyway.
And that's pretty significant.
Yeah, but I wanted to clarify that because I think a lot of people maybe started getting concerned that all of a sudden there was, like, they hadn't heard anything, and there really hasn't been much to hear other than that.
Well, but we did 3 weeks ago put out a yellow flyer.
Yeah.
It's on the bulletin boards. All the Sunday school classes got that.
Yeah.
A week after that, I was given the map that shows the proposed area, so that's up on the bulletin boards and in the adult Sunday school classes. So the information is out there.
Yeah.
We just might need to make an extra effort to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
And I encourage you to do that.
Yeah.
When you're here in the building, look for on the bulletin boards or go in one of the adult classrooms and look for that information so that you can see clearly what we're working with.
So what will happen is we'll have a list. We'll have a couple people at the door. We'll have a list of members, because that particular, the voting, everyone's invited to charge conference, but the voting is strictly for membership. That's just the way we're structured in the United Methodist Church. And so we'll have people who have a list of the membership, and then they'll check your name off the list and hand you a voting card. And so that particular card, then you'll vote. When we get to the appropriate time, that'll get submitted. Randy will probably lead us in leading a song or two.
Oh, absolutely. We always have music.
While the vote is tallied, and then Jerry will announce the vote. And then afterwards, I know you'll probably be ready for lunch, but we are going to have some refreshments so people can sit around and visit.
Yep.
So we'll have that going on too. All right. So, but that's 2 weeks away. Is there anything else that we need to be aware of this week?
Not this week, but the Saturday, Saturday right before, the day right before charge conference is our trustees work day. So we'll have inside and outside projects. So we'll have more information about that coming up.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Well, we pray that you have a wonderful week. It is gorgeous. It's a beautiful fall day, that you have an opportunity to experience God's many blessings. We look forward to being together again with you real soon. Take care.